The road ahead, it twists and turns, and the sun beats down and it burns. But I keep on pushing through. And every step quicker than the last, my feet tread down this.
It's Thursday, June 6th. I have no idea where I'm going today. I have no internet, so I couldn't really plan the next day's worth of trip. So I'm going to get a ways up the road, and if I get internet, I'll look for a campground for tonight. I'm about 60 miles, somebody said, outside of Omaha, which means I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to hike it. So if I do about 20 miles a day, I should get there about Saturday evening, can go to church on Sunday, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm trying not to plan too far ahead because I'm noticing my plans quickly fall apart on this trip. It's a humid day. I woke up this morning, everything was coated in dew. The tent was soaking wet on the outside. And everything I left out on the picnic table was soaking wet. And it probably will never ever dry either. Because I've noticed here with this humidity, things just do not dry. So the ruts were not very impressive. I didn't even take pictures of them because I was losing the lighting, and I'm not walking all the way that mile back now that I have my pack packed. They look like basically a pair of parallel cow ruts, cow trails or something. But it is kind of neat to look and see that, the church members actually altered the ground in passing. Wow. There's just clouds of mosquitoes and gnats and stuff hanging in the air right now. Anyway, I'm out for a day of hiking. We'll see how far I get and see how these new boots hold up to everything. And got some big hills to hit before I get back to the highway. There's tons and tons of windmills. This is the first spot once I got into Adair County that I've seen a lot of windmills. And of course, you get the usual whenever anybody talks to you about their windmills. It's, yeah, they take all our power and they ship all this windmill power all the way to California, so we get the ugly windmills and California gets our electricity. And that's not really the way electric grids work, but I understand everybody's concern. If you're west of the Mississippi, not in Texas, these windmills go into the grid and everybody on that grid gets some of that electricity. But whatever. Anyway, have a good day. Okay, this cornfield right here, I don't know if this is going to show up, but it's got piles of corn stalks washed up into the thing. And anyway, this is where, they hadn't even gotten to prepare this field, and the Nottoway River has gotten up and flooded this field and caused a lot of damage. They're probably not going to be able to put corn in this field this year because it's getting a little bit too late to plant corn. Nowadays, if they're waiting until now, they have to plant beans. And anyway, if you look in the background there, I don't know if this will show up on a GoPro or not, but there's a bunch of big old ugly electrical windmills turning. So, okay, I don't know if this is going to show up on the video, but if you look down the Nottoway River here, you can look, and there is debris washed up in the trees 20 feet above the water line right now. That's how bad flooding got recently. And anyhow, pretty bad. Okay, I'm finally leaving Messina. It stopped raining finally, and so I'm gonna try to push on, see if I can get closer to Omaha. I haven't made quite the distance I want to yet, but I'm having a bit of an issue with I can't find any camping really well up ahead. I may be sleeping on the roadside tonight. We'll see. But ate me a couple of slices of pizza back there. I'm trying to up my calorie intake a little bit because I'm not doing too well on that. I don't think I'm losing a lot more weight than I'd really want to lose at this early in the game. I'm down 3 belt notches, and I feel like I've probably lost, I don't know, a good bit. I'm, having to adjust the backpack down in size a couple of times already. And so these hills will provide workout for you. But anyway, this is a typical little bitty Iowa town. They seem to be, whereas in West Texas we have some small towns, but mostly we congregate in big areas and stuff, and a lot bigger cities. They really don't do that here. They have a little bitty town, and then I think they hub shop at some couple of the bigger towns, and they just have like a convenience store in the town. I do notice that this one has a Napa Auto Parts, which a lot of them seem to have, and a John Deere dealership. So for a little bitty town, it has a pretty big John Deere dealership. But anyway, okay. The new boots worked pretty well today, but my feet were already trashed when I started the day out, so I've made it to somewhere. I have no idea where I am. I have no cell phone reception, no internet, so I can't load maps, but I know about the direction I'm going, and so I'm just going to stay on 92 until I get to Omaha. I was hoping to make a town called Griswold, but I'm not even close, I don't think. Had some rain today, and that kind of delayed me a little bit. But I found this abandoned driveway here, and I'm going to kind of back up this abandoned driveway. It's nice and level and drained, and has a really cool abandoned barn back behind it. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to probably pitch tent right here and see if I know every big rig that goes by is going to wake me up tonight, but see if I can get any sleep at all. This will be my first night to just totally on the road sleep, and I'd really intended to turn down a secondary road, but at this point my feet are just so trashed there's no point in continuing to try to walk. So I'm going to mix this up into a video, and eventually I'll get internet and I can upload all these videos. I have some cool videos made.